And welcome back. Okay, so Wolf here now has some armor, and I've distributed some other armor to people, so Asa, for example, got the best Battleforged stuff. Her Battleforged percentage is now 67%. Pretty good stuff. I guess I should have still done a little bit more, but it's probably fine. We only have a couple of Battleforged people, the rest are nimble, which is fine, at least it saves in tool costs. These people who are currently wearing kind of Battleforged stuff like Volram and Wolf will eventually be nimble. We'll see what we can actually make out of Wolf here. So as a damage dealer, he is a bit lacking because his melee skill is on the low side. However, with the training course and with post level 11 levels, it will become decent. So 80 plus to maybe 90 for melee skill, which is good enough, I suppose. Also gets backstabber and feint, so we can patch that up. We'll see how he rolls with melee defense, but with 3 stars in initiative, he will get quite a bit of dodge melee defense, even without access to alert. We'll get mind over body, might make use of it by using rotation, or maybe just by being able to hit a lot of things a lot of times with the help of Berserk, perhaps. So yeah, but now we have a full roster of 14 and we need to keep one person in the reserves. For now that is Chloe, but we might make some changes here. I mean, we will eventually. Also, these guys will not be able to handle the late game. We will still need to find better people, I think, probably. But we are off to a decent start. If you can call day 203 a start. Anywho, we could maybe do this pact with witches, but I don't really want to at the moment, so let's instead do something else. Not gonna buy anything here. Let's head to Weidenbach. Still need to get that one level for Valentin, so he can get Quartermaster, which will help quite a bit, economically speaking. Right, here's hunting lindworms, no thanks. Lindworms, way too tough at the moment still, I think. You could find a location, but that's not that exciting. Okay, we have a milkmaid who probably comes with hate for beasts. However, is also level 2, and as a consequence of that, her hiring fee is over 600. But I suppose we'll still try them out. Yep, does come with hate for beasts, but at this point I don't think this is quite good enough for us. 1 star melee defense, 1 star resolve, 1 star initiative. Yeah, I don't think that's good enough, but let's just... well, we might pick her up later if people die or something. But yeah, we want to find maybe a caravan contract at the moment. We want to find tools as well. Magnus might have tools for us, so let's head to Magnus. Also, we'll need to head back to Brookstad to sell things, because we need money soon and we actually do have stuff to sell. And yeah, we can make... well, speaking of tools, I was just talking about tools, we gained 6 tools here. But yeah, now we have the scrap tent, so we can actually salvage stuff, as long as I remember to actually do that. Let's see what Magnus has in store for us. Mirage sightings and a caravan contract, okay. We will take the caravan. If we have to abandon it, then so be it. Let's actually check the arena, we might be able to fight here. We have web nets. How many? 8 web nets. Let's see how our resilient situation is. That will help a lot against web nets. I don't know if we want to fight this. I have already accepted though. Oh, I think we can still cancel it. Anyway, we need some people with high killing capabilities and resilience, so Baldwin and Vishal maybe. Their melee defense is garbage, but also we could give them spears for this. Bring Asa as well, with maybe a sword. Yeah, I think that's good enough. So hopefully we'll be able to win this. Might be too much of a risk. Let's move here with you guys. So spears probably. Asa doesn't actually have resilient, but not the end of the world there. Longsword is actually okay for this fight. Could just give you a noble sword. Does deal more damage than a spear does. We also have a warbrand here, it's not quite fixed. A two-handed spear would be very nice for this. Let's see. We need weapons that can hit them easier. So, longsword is fine, noble sword is fine, but this isn't. This two-handed chainmace. So we could give someone a glaive, I guess. Or a fighting spear. Let's give them a fighting spear. Hopefully I remember to actually give people back their usual stuff. So let's give Baldwin the fighting spear. And let's give the longsword to Asa. Okay, hopefully we can handle this. It's a good payday at least, if we can. We should be able to handle it. Yeah, we can still cancel this if we desire to do so, but we don't. So losing these 3 guys would be a disaster. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have actually brought Vishal because the guy has dastard. That's a liability. Pretty big liability actually. And maybe I should have gone for this corner. Right, let's take the corner, I suppose, or try to. Yeah, we can't. Damn it, I already screwed this up. Yeah, also we might have actually, yeah, now that I think about it, we should have brought the guy with the spear wall. That would have been useful. Okay, well. Let's see. Hopefully Vishal doesn't break. Well, hopefully no one breaks. Apart from the spiders. Guess we rotate Asa there. Can we get them? Okay, 1 down. 2 down. Nice, nice. Bit lucky. Okay, we are about to get webbed. Oh, what? Why are you not webbing me? Oh, well, I appreciate it, but weird. Quite weird. Lucky. Nice. Okay. So, getting quite lucky here, but yeah. Not sure what I'm trying to say. I guess that getting lucky isn't a bad thing. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So here are the webs. And we're easily able to break free and... Okay. Okay. So that seemed easy, but I think we got quite lucky there. Alright. Nice payday. Let's move them back into their positions and get their gear back. You had... Well, actually it doesn't need to be exactly the same things, but... let's give you that, let's give you that, let's give you this. We show... just have this way, Henry, yeah. Okay, that should be the same stuff, I think. And now let's take the caravan, which we might fail, but it is what it is. Let's check the marketplace as well. Okay, tools are acceptable price, and we do need more. And let's also buy that net. Alright, let's move. We're still crafting here. Let's see if we can craft something else at the moment. We can make a flash pot. That might be useful. Let's make a flash pot. We're still repairing. We could salvage stuff. So let's salvage stuff. Don't need those. Don't need this either. Good enough. Only need one guy on salvage because it's going to be quite fast. Don't need a healer. Would like to hunt for more food. Okay, this is probably... Let's actually get one salvage guy out though. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Alright. So the run is now starting to resemble a normal run. It's just been delayed quite a bit. We are now able to actually fight things with quite high reliability of no one actually perishing in those fights. And we're actually somewhat making money as well, finally. So things are going well. Let's stop by Tweedenbach. See what we have here. Okay, not much. We do have fresh fruit, which we can make wine out of. Also some very cheap bread, which we will buy. Okay, so was worth it to stop there. We've also kind of completed all of that stuff, so let's just gather some supplies instead now with the people assigned to those tents. Don't need so many people to craft anymore. Something like this is probably good. Okay. And we'll see if we get attacked by an interesting group. Would be nice to have the scout tent so we could actually see what kind of enemies inhabit all of these places. Anyway, people are fighting. The brawlers. Let's actually stop there. Because I think, I'm not sure, but I think we kind of need to stop in order for this to start healing with the boost from the caravan. So let's put this simple cloak on who? Probably Halvor. Is that going to mess with this percentage? It is. Okay, never mind. Let's give it to Sami. No, you already have this thing. 11 and 4 is 15 exactly. Inventory management, I apologize. Also, why is this guy here instead of here? Didn't I put you here? Weird. Weird. So we have these. Okay, let's give them to Halvor, I guess. And that can go on Ubel, fine. Fine. And yeah, I was repairing this stuff to see how much it's worth. Yeah, it seems to be worth it. 1275 for this gladiator helm. And what about the armor? Yeah, it's almost 2000, so definitely worth repairing. Okay. Let us continue. Let's gather more medical supplies. Okay, we see a huge group of nomads, but it's quite easy. They will probably attack us and we will destroy them. Yep, okay. They have a lot of ranged people, but shouldn't be a problem at this point. But we'll see, we'll see. They don't seem to want to come towards us though, even though they were the ones attacking the caravan. Oh, never mind. Here's one guy at least. The rest are following suit. And our conscripts, as usual, are being super aggressive. They don't give one rat's ass about dying, it seems. So we could spearball here, but that might be useless. Also, Rorgon doesn't have spearball yet. And we do need to rush the ranged people, I guess. Oh, let's still keep on waiting. Decide in a little bit what we want to do. Okay, Asa, you probably will rush, actually. Even though it's not optimal. 29 melee defense. Huge amount of armor, though. Almost 400 body armor. Maybe we just move here. Get these guys as they move forward. And don't think we need to be using nets in this fight. So I will try to avoid it. This guy is semi-dangerous, but he'll be pretty easy to kill. Kind of the same deal with this guy. And this guy. Okay, we show with your 17 melee defense and your wavering morale. Let's blindly rush forward. Wolf, you're only level 2, so just move here. Just try to not get hit by ranged weaponry. Baldwin, 23 melee defense. So they can actually disarm us as well, so let's not go for this section here with people who don't actually have good defenses. Kill that guy. And Rorgon intercept here. And go for the outlaw with the hammer, I guess. With Ubel. Right. Good one, conscript. Another good one. I should on some run make use of these fire spears. Like in the early game, that is. Try to get one early. Well, get more than one early, I guess. Would be better than getting just one. Oh, Visho, why are you such a pussy? Afraid of this nomad cutthroat who's almost dead. Getting next to him. Alright, let's just kill these fools. Stop this outlaw because he's trying to get to the donkeys. And Sverre should be fairly safe going here. Okay. People misses a 93 and instead hits Visho in the back. Not very polite. Visho wondering where the hell did that stone come from. Okay. And Gajon is nimble. Should be fairly safe here. Visho actually disarmed. Maybe I should have attacked earlier instead of wait. Nice one. That was only a 40%. Guess we just punch. Get the Zweihander back there. And okay, Visho, you are in trouble. Need to remember to babysit you. Might even die here. If that happens, then I will shed 1.5 tears for Visho. Good damage dealer, but very much a coward. Yeah, this whip is actually dangerous as well because of the bleeds. Okay, we do have rotation Baldwin. We might even use it 3 times here. Yeah, whatever. Let's use it 3 times. And let's try to rally Visho. Okay, now he's wavering. Landed 21% staff days there. Visho, you've already taken a wound as well. I guess we just retreat you. So yeah, overall easy fight, but with people like this, it's never guaranteed that everyone survives, even against kind of weak enemies. Conscripts are stealing my kills. But it's all good. Not like it matters much. Okay, very weird move there, but okay. Very weird. Okay. Probably don't want to fight here with Visho. Okay, 8 nomads remain. Oh, and some zombies. Nice shot there. Nice shot. Guess against this weapon we sure can survive for a little bit, so let's go for it. Also, the guy is now fleeing, so whatever. Okay. Just kill the rest of these guys and continue on our merry way. Okay, stop stealing my kills, please. Zombies, of course. Of course. Okay, one zombie. And then we're finally free. Okay. Okay. Get some nomad stuff there. No armor still. Some nomad armors would be nice for nimble people. Okay, no levels. We need to heal and we need to re-establish what we are salvaging and repairing. So one guy to salvage that, salvage this and that, and this, and is that it? Salvage that, at least. Here's a reach mace, by the way. Pretty good find. Sipar shield's pretty good. Let's see, how many tools would that be? 5. Let's salvage one of them. We should salvage something else as well. I like keeping one of these round shields around for the price check, even though there are other ways of doing it, of course. How many is this? It's 9. Okay, that's good. Probably good enough. Prepare all of that. And that and these. Okay. So one fight done. So we crafted the Demon Alp trophy necklace, so let's give that to someone who we want to level quickly. Sami is a good candidate. So the wolf here. I think I'll give it to Sami. Okay, we see 13 serpents. I think they'll attack us. Kind of an annoying fight. Oh, never mind, they're running. Okay. So even though we would win that, like 99.9% certain, with 99.9% certainty, they might be able to kill someone with their backstabber ability and their grab plus backstabber plus stagger. Anywho, they don't want to fight, and we have made it to Malaluk, gain a nice amount of crowns and a very nice amount of experience. And we get, let's see, a lot of level ups. Gajon, level 9. Do we want a +3 melee skill? That is actually a good question, because I'm not sure if we want to try to do damage with this guy at all. He's already level 9. We could just give him stuff that makes him tankier instead. Let's level the other people first. So Baldwin rolls +2s there. And I guess gets +4 fatigue. And yeah, I was gonna give you maces probably. So we might do that already. We have a reach mace. We don't have a close combat mace though. Just give you Berserk or Vengeance or one of the other things. Let's give you Berserk. You'll make good use of that with your huge amount of hit points, and you will also get, not hit points, fatigue. And you'll also get Battle Flow later, so let's get Berserk now. Right, next up, Rurgon the Gorgon, level 11. Didn't think he'd make it this far, but he has. Okay, let's get the +2 melee defense. Let's get the... he does make use of fatigue, so we might get that. Let's get Resolve, Fatigue, and the melee defense there. And I've circled a lot of things here, but let's immediately take Spear Waller. So we now have 2 Spear Wallers, one of them good and one of them pretty bad in Rorgon. And I have these other things circled as well. They're all damage perks. Could just get Muscularity, which is probably the most damage out of these currently. Probably. So Berserk would help. Or would be good with battle flow. Though we can't really reliably hit things. So muscularity at least works with spear wall, so let's get muscularity now. Plus 10% of current hit points as additional minimum and maximum damage. For plus 10. Next up, Serhilda, level 6. Serhilda, you are not rolling really well here, but I guess we can patch up your resolve. I guess we get the initiative plus 4 there. Still at 40 hit points, which means she will quite easily die. Guess we get Relentless or Alert here. Over the underdog. Let's get Relentless first. Next up, Sami, level 9. Okay, finally Rosso plus 3 melee defense. We can still make him into a frontliner. Maybe. Hopefully. Would like to have all of this here. Maximum rolls on every single one. But I think we want the plus 2 melee skill instead, probably. And the resolve for mind over body use. So we could take the plus 5 initiative and just commit to doing initiative things. Since post level 11 levels we will get plus 1 each time, so we can just patch up the melee skill then. So if we take initiative here, it's a plus 5. So there's like a 3-point discrepancy between these two, which is currently not that meaningful, but post level 11 it might actually be meaningful. I don't know if my logic holds there, but it might enable him to be a frontliner with more reliability. Maybe. Let's check if he has alert available to him. He doesn't. Okay. Could have gone light with him, but instead we met Nimble. Though we could take light plus Nimble. Get balance. Perfect fit will actually be good as well. This should immediately work, right? I'm not gonna do the math here, so let's save. Do a little bit of save scum if it doesn't work, so let's get perfect fit now, even though I haven't circled it. 15%, yeah, and plus 30% initiative, so that will actually guarantee that we can make good use out of the initiative perks if we desire to use them. With that in mind, we might take this plus 5 initiative here instead of the plus 2 melee skill, which is a bit weird. We'd actually stop taking resolve as well, because do we need more? You don't get perfect focus anyway. So probably don't actually need more resolve. Or not as much as other things. Yeah, and also we gain plus 15% fatigue cost reduction from perfect fit anyway. So let's skip the resolve here. Take the initiative, take the melee defense, and take the melee skill. We'll make this guy into some sort of initiative build. Though it's going to require quite a few perk points. So get dodge and freedom of movement at least, and maybe get relentless at some point. Anywho, next up, Halvor, level 10. Also plus 4 resolve, we'll take that. Also gets a plus 4 hit point roll, sure. We could also take the +2 melee defense, even though he's not a frontliner, because eventually he might be targeted by a Necrosavant or a reach weapon, whatever. But let's take the hit points. And so I've circled a few things. Muscularity is more damage. We also have efficient packing, which might be just okay. We might eventually make Halvar into a reserve character. But currently he is semi-useful. He's also the only one with rally the troops. So we'll need to find actually a better sergeant for us at some point, because Halvor is really a bit bad at it. Doesn't get fortified mind. Anywho, yeah, we could make use of this, maybe these light perks, but I'm not gonna start calculating armor values right now, so let's instead pick something else. I would usually take battle flow, but this guy doesn't really benefit that much from it. I guess he does get perfect focus, but it's going to be very difficult to actually build this guy at this point so that he can actually use perfect focus more than once per combat or something, because he would need more resolve, he would need more fatigue, he would need weapon and a weapon mastery, but he would need a weapon with -3, probably -3 fatigue cost reduction, and even then he might still need one of those feeding runes for the weapon to make actual good use of out of perfect focus. I'm pretty sure he would need like all of those things, and it's going to be very difficult to get a feeding rune on this run because we're not getting the Vala. I mean, we might find a feeding rune somewhere, but we might also want to give it to someone else for some other weapon. We could do reach mace things with him, but currently we kind of want to keep using this battle standard instead, so let's not pick mace mastery here. So I guess we'll just get the +10% damage from muscularity instead, because we are mostly using Halvor as like once per turn damage and occasionally rally. Usually with these banner sergeants I just give them inspire instead, but I think for this specific run it's currently not worth it to inspire basically anyone, so let's instead just do damage with this guy directly. So let's take muscularity. And yeah, like I said, eventually this guy might just end up in the reserves. We'll get efficient packing in that case. Next up, Wolf. Gains 2 levels, is level 4 now. Starts with 2 nice +3s here, melee defense, melee skill. And we want both resolve and initiative. I guess we'll start with the resolve roll. And +2s. So we kind of want, like I said, both resolve and initiative, so we might even skip one of these melee skill or melee defense rolls here, because it's only a +2 this time. Let's keep the +2 melee skill, I suppose. This guy might not... maybe we should get the melee skill actually, because if we want this guy to do any damage ever, we need to give him all the rolls there. And I guess in that case the initiative is less important because we don't get alert. Okay, well, sure, let's take the +2s and resolve. Not sure if that's correct. Maybe we don't actually need that much resolve. So you don't get perfect focus anyway. It does need help with berserking though, because we don't get battle flow. Also don't get recover. Choices, choices, choices. So definitely taking the melee skill. Okay, I think we'll skip this one resolve roll here. Need to patch up this guy's frontline usability. And let's get... Dodge is not going to do much yet, because we have this armor. Just get gifted, maybe. We also get these lithe perks. We might even go lithe over nimble if in that case. Make use of in the zone, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Backstabber might be good. We are getting Fortified Mind eventually. Let's just get it now, I guess. And yeah, these are not going to do anything yet unless I mess with the armor weight. Rotation I probably will pick eventually, so we might get it already. It's a bit awkward with fatigue pool of 40, but that will change because we will switch out of the heavy armor. So sure, I'll take the rotation because we're getting that anyway. Rotation enables you to make mistakes and get people out of sticky situations, and it can also be used offensively, so pretty much almost always a good pick, I think. And here we now have a reach mace, so let's just take the mace, that's our plan. Shield is still not guaranteed. We'll see how this guy rolls with the melee defense and the melee skill. Okay. Whole mace and rolls a +2 melee skill. We'll need to take that. And fatigue is fine, I guess. He does get rebound. Even so, he does also get rotation and stuff, so he can make use out of fatigue, I think. Also, we can just go Battle Forged as well if we want to. Which is... I don't know, we'll see. We'll see which one we take. We might even take both. Both Nimble and Battle Forged if we desire to do so. Let's take the resolve here, even though we don't have mind over body available. Or, maybe we should take the hit points. Let's take the... Let's take at least one of these resolve rolls. Okay. Doesn't hurt to have more resolve. Next up, Egelina, the housemaid, level 6. And you get Trustworthy Demeanor, +2% barter. Valentin the Cook finally gets Quartermaster. That will help us quite a bit. Next up, Gerard, the human donkey, who actually doesn't have any perks here. He can make use of while in the reserve, apart from Peaceable, I guess. So yeah, like I said earlier, it's super sad that this guy cannot participate because he is a melee god. 3-star melee skill. Well, maybe god is overselling it, but a very good frontliner, especially when compared to the rest of these bozos in our company. Anyway, Gajon still not leveled. I was considering whether to take the melee skill or not. I guess we should keep the option open if we want to do damage with this guy. I mean, let's see, he can reach like 67, which is 70 plus eventually, which is good enough for spears, I guess. Let's take the +3 melee skill. the initiative or the hit points. So you don't get resilient, which might kill you. For this level, let's get hit points. Let's get you underdog. Okay, everyone's leveled. Let's see what we have at Malaluk. Mirage sightings, courier contract, 4-skull drive of Nomads. With the help of nets, we might try that. Recruit situation is a bit poor. We could maybe try out this Moladi. I don't remember what they're normally paid per day, but we could use a ranged character. That would mean someone else along with Chloe would have to sit out from fights though. And our money situation is not the best currently, so maybe we just leave the Molari here. And now that we have the quartermaster, we can use our food reserves for a lot longer. People are magically eating less. Let's get tools. And this one throwing net. And I suppose we'll try that Drive of Nomad contract. 6,600, okay, well, so that implies this will be extremely difficult, but if we are successful, this is a huge payday. Let's go take a look. Where? Oh, there, okay. Okay. This has been treated. We'll heal. Yeah, let's go take a look. We will not fight them during the day, because they always have a huge amount of ranged troops. Hopefully we actually gain scouting information. Okay, we do. So this is definitely tough, but I think we can do it. Not sure actually. Plethora of outlaws. So the issue here is that our actual melee killing capability isn't that high just yet. But whatever I decide to do, fight them or leave them, that will be next episode. So thank you for watching, and next time we might fight these guys, or we might just abandon this contract because it might be too much for us. Anyway, I'll see you then.